Welcome back to Strange Monkey Reviews, horror freaks. And today I'm going to be reviewing a very unique film by the name of The Swim Club Horror Movie. The Swim Club Horror Movie is directed by Wild Jimmy, and it stars Robert, Steve, Duncan, Sister Ash, the Devil, and Stanley. At the Ridley Park Swim Club, the young night watchman Stanley and his friends decide to party all night. But unfortunately for Stanley, his summertime dream turns into a nightmare with obscene phone calls, a videotape from hell, a demented doll, a murderous nun, and a mysterious guest that lurks around the swim club. Sounds like a wild-ass party to me. Sign me up! So yeah, that's basically what goes on. These guys are partying, hanging out, they're drinking quite a bit. It's concerning, gentlemen. Am I gonna have to call the cops? No, I'm kidding. So at some point, you know, they start to organize the place and make sure the swim club is presentable. But during this, they start to receive weird phone calls, and there are people that are lurking around the swim club. They're not even aware of this. And Stanley, the main character, at some point he's trying to organize the storage room, and he comes across a videotape and he plays it, and he starts to see some weird and bizarre things. I started to ask myself, what's happening here? What's going on? Why is this happening? But then I started to think, you know what? There's some supernatural shit going on in this movie. That's right. And it's kind of like a weird, twisted version of The Twilight Zone. The more the movie goes on, the more bizarre it becomes, and I start to wonder, are they aware of what's going on? Can they get out of here? Are they trapped? The film has a lot of bizarre imagery, and if you pay close attention, there are signs and photographs that give you a little bit of a backstory about the swim club and the history behind it. And if you see the campaign video about this film in particular, you'll learn more about that. And if you pay close attention, I think there are some hints. This is my theory, that there are hints, you know, around in this location that made me think, there's some dark stuff going on here. And there's more to it than just these guys partying at the swim club. And there's some murderous individuals out for a midnight hunt. So yeah, overall, I thought the Swim Club horror movie was very interesting. I'm trying my best not to give a lot away here. It was shot in such a unique way with different camera angles. Like, if you know Wild Jimmy, like I do, and if you've watched his channel, The Fun Nun Horror Show, you would understand that type of filmmaking style that he brings to the table, which I enjoy because it's very unique. I'm a very unique individual myself, so I get that. I see eye to eye with him on this. This felt like one of those weird grindhouse movies that you see late at night, or something that you watch on HBO that you've never heard of, and it's just mind-blowing. It's like, what's happening? And it just pulls you in from start to finish. That's what it feels like. If you're into horror movies that are a little bit different from what you see every day, I think this is gonna be the one for you. I'm gonna post a link in the description on where you can purchase this. I'm friends with Jimmy. I've known him for a couple of years now. His channel, The Fun Nun Horror Show, is very unique. He's also an artist. He put this together for me after I purchased one of his illustration books a while back. I met him at the Monster Mania convention a few years ago. He's a nice guy. He's also an artist that does boardwalk drawings, and he's just, the guy is just talented, insanely talented. If you're into horror movies that are a little bit different from what you see every day, I think this is gonna be the one for you. I'm gonna post a link in the description on where you can purchase this film. Please, guys, give this one a chance. Support independent horror. So with that being said, the Swim Club horror movie is shamelessly entertaining. It's one of the better films of 2024, guaranteed. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click on that notification bell if you enjoyed this video, and check out some of my previous work as well. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and have yourselves a good Friday.